Hi everybody, I am very excited to share my experience today. I want to talk about the 5 side effects I have from quitting social media. First, I want to talk about why. I actually found this young girl on YouTube, and she was about my age. I'm Gen Z, and she was talking about why she quit social media and her experience, and she seemed just she seemed not influenced. She seemed less stressful. She was talking about everything she was enjoying, being outside. Um, and she has all these hobbies. And I thought, she just seems like she's taking life slower. I wanted my life at a slower pace. I wanted to feel that less stressful. And I was just inspired by her. So, how long have I gone without social media now? It's been about a year. I feel like it's been a little over a year, but I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to say about a year. What have I decluttered? I decluttered Instagram, Snapchat, all the other random like communication apps that my friends had me buy or download. And I put Pinterest on there. I do still have Pinterest, but I use it way differently. And I used to do it like very intensely. I have all these boards, and now I use it for. I'm an artist, so there's really good inspo pics on there when I'm creating something or journal ideas or things like that. I use it more as a tool rather than a pastime, I should say. All right, so getting into the 5 side effects. I picked 5 because I felt like that was a good number, and I fit all of the different reasons into these 5 categories to try to keep it as concise as possible and easy to understand for me and for everyone else. Number 1, I wanted to feel less influenced and more room to discover me. And that was a side effect that I got from deleting all of these apps. I'm able to explore what I like, how I dress, how I want to live my life. When I was constantly on social media, even Snapchat, I'm just bombarded and constantly thinking about how I should be presenting myself. And I wanted to let go of that. I didn't want to be put in this compartment of how am I representing myself. I just wanted to let myself be. And I didn't want to be influenced by other people all the time. You know, when you're at home, and even if you're Snapchatting one person, that's sort of a protective barrier being broken. It's good to focus on one thing at a time. If I'm home, I want to physically be home. Also talking about being less influenced. Instagram, obviously, is a big one. Even using Snapchat or Pinterest in that sort of doom scrolling way. Especially on Pinterest, there's so many girls on there. If you're looking up clothes ideas, it's really difficult to compare yourself to them all the time. And when you're not looking exactly how they look and your life doesn't look Pinterest perfect or Instagram perfect or compared to anybody else, if you feel influenced to change. And I just wanted to let go of that. Number 2, decluttered the stress and overthinking that came with social media. A lot of this is keeping up appearances. I was constantly changing my Instagram, deleting photos. And then when I would go to a coffee shop and I felt like I looked cute, instead of enjoying that, I had someone try to take my picture and pose. And then I was trying to manipulate the picture, and then it didn't come out exactly how I thought, or I didn't look as cute as I thought I did. It was just so much for me. Like, my brain cannot handle it. And really, I don't think that I don't think our brains are built to use social media in that way. Just, how you're displayed on there, it's not who you are. It's not how you look all the time. And it's so easy for people to look at it. So and just making assumptions just based on your pictures. Like, oh, this is who this person is. And I was constantly doing that, trying to say, okay, if someone went on my page and this is who I am, does that represent me? No, and it never will. So I just decluttered the stress and overthinking that came with all of that. Number 3, living or better living according to my values. This includes wanting less. I want to want nothing. That would be amazing. So being anti-materialistic, in a sense, we all have some sort of materialistic quality about us, but it goes to an extreme. And I feel that now that I've quit social media, it's easier and I'm better aligning. It feels like it's easier to align with my values. I'm not contributing to this mass. I can't even describe it. Is it like a mass? It's weird saying materialist. It's like contributing to the materialist society. I mean, we all are. But I feel like if you have social media, you know what I'm talking about. Subscribing to these constant media, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's also less comparing. Part of what feels valuable to me is accepting myself for who I am and my body, my beliefs. And there is so much comparison with social media that I just feel a lot more grounded now. I feel like that's the right word for it, grounded. Okay, number 4, I have the freedom to grow and adapt. Again, like I was saying, social media does not define me, does not define you. And it feels so much easier to change my thoughts without it. And my relationship with others can better change. You know, it's difficult. I enjoy organic relationships. I don't want to push anything. And also I think in my minimalistic mind, I don't want to have all of these people I'm constantly talking to. I like having the people around me that are most valuable to me. I like talking with people when it feels appropriate, when it feels like I want that connection with them. And I think all of the friends that I have now feel the same way. We don't talk every day. We don't Snapchat every day. It seemed so easy to DM with Instagram. Like I was constantly getting and sending out DMs to people that I would never see. And that didn't feel beneficial to me. It's too much. And again, I don't think we're meant to have that much open communication with people. It's difficult to keep relationships whenever it feels forced. It feels more part of my value system to let the relationships in my life change. Sometimes I have a season where I don't talk to somebody for a year, and then our paths will cross and it feels right and we can catch up. It's this organic flow of life that I feel like is a lot more natural. And also, I'll go into my next one, number 5, that I feel like sort of relates. My downtime is much more relaxing, and part of that is the Insta stalking. I get on someone's page that I haven't talked to maybe ever, and I'm going through their whole life. That is not a relaxing way to spend my downtime or my time at home. My safe spaces, my bed, my living room, those are important times to relax. Insta stalking is one of them. Another is the ads. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is such a benefit from stopping social media. Of course, we still get it from some of the streaming services or when we're watching YouTube, but it feels like a release, like all of that stuff that's being pushed in our faces, in my face, gone. It just feels so much. So I've let go of so much after quitting social media. And I can just say that what I was hoping for after watching that young girl on YouTube, I feel like has sort of come to fruition a little bit. I definitely do feel more relaxed, more grounded, more peaceful. I feel like I'm living more in reality. And I feel more grounded. Like I keep saying that word, but it is the perfect word to describe it. And whenever I connect with people, I feel like it's easier. I feel like I can be more authentic. just separating yourself from, I guess, society in that way. And it has helped me to grow and to learn who I am. So connecting with people, it has become easier, and less like, okay, I almost used to feel like I had to act a certain way when I met people, like be that super bubbly, or maybe my representation of Instagram even. But you don't, there is no expectation for you in the world. You're born into it, created by God, God bless, and we're here, and all we have to do is exist. And our purpose is to connect with people, I believe. And it is so much deeper and truer without this fake, shallow influence of social media. So that's what I have to say from it. Those are my 5 side effects that I got from quitting social media. And I hope that it inspires you to take some small step. Like I said, I still watch YouTube. I still have Pinterest. I use it as a tool, but I have it. And I enjoy using those social media apps. I would call those social medias. So it doesn't take a whole lot to start feeling a change. So even if you were to start off by deleting just one of those random social media apps, I don't know. I forget which one it was that I had that my friend told me to get. It looked like a beach ball on the icon. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, I'd be very curious to know what the name of it is. But even deleting that, already you start to feel a change, you start to feel a difference. And if you just keep going, it's like a snowball. It just feels better and better. So I hope this inspires you to take one of those small steps. And I just wanted to share my experience because it feels very important to me and I am passionate about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.